Hi, I'm Josh, and welcome back to Skyrim. We have been talking to the people in Solitude, and, well, when we talked to the old madman, as he said himself, I thought it was time to start off a new episode. So, let's actually go in here. What is this? Hall of the Dead. Oh, well. Alright. Fine. Open door. I decided to go ham when it comes to Solitude, just explore everything, talk to everyone. Hello.
Hello, my child. RK, watch over you.
Is the man who was executed buried here?
You mean Rogvir? Yes, I made an appeal to Captain Aldous. He allowed Rogvir to have a proper Nord burial, as is the custom in Solitude.
I see. How long have you attended the Hall of the Dead?
All my life. I practically grew up in the hall. My father and mother were the priest and priestess of RK before me, you see. I believe I was put here to protect this place from the darkness that pervades Solitude.
What darkness?
This city has a long history of madness and murder. The Wolf Queen, Pelagius, the death of High King Tori, and now public executions. My books tell the stories, have no doubt. As pretty as its streets are, as jovial as the bards may be, darkness is drawn to Solitude.
Okay, thank you.
May RK bless you with a long life.
Indeed. Wait a minute. Is that glow dust? Yes, it is glow dust. Okay. Well, I want to check out the Bard's College, but I also want to go up to Castle Dower. I think that's what they called it. So the Bard's College is over there. Blue Palace is over there. What I'm going to do first, I'm going to go to Castle Dower. Hello.
When I was a young rascal, I broke a man's arm with a single punch.
Captain Aldous. You were the one presiding over the execution.
Not my finest hour. Rogvir was a fine and honorable man.
Apparently not. So, you think what he did was not quite okay?
Sometimes you just do what needs to be done. You don't have to hate a man to kill him.
Makes
Though,
sense.
admittedly, it helps.
So, you're with the Legion.
That I am. Train the recruits. Turn boys into men. That sort of thing.
I see.
Thinking of asking the general for some training books. Give the soldiers something to do while they're on rest. Something besides drinking.
I see.
Ever seen a book called The Mirror? We used to hand it out to boys looking to learn basic shield work.
If I find a copy, I'll bring it to you.
Good on you.
So, how goes your training?
Their aim could be steadier, but they're battle ready.
Even if the battle is with, say, a dragon?
You're the Dragonborn, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm sort of hoping you are going to fight the dragons for us. A normal man is no match for a dragon.
Okay, well, thanks for your honesty. Angeline sent me to ask about her daughter.
Generally, posting information is need to know only.
Well, I think Angeline needs to know.
I've been trying to find the time and place to let her know. The daughter was sent to Whiterun. The skirmishes there have been violent. The Whiterun legate, he needed to know the Stormcloak positions. He sent out a party to scout the area. They happened upon a large force. I'm told none of them made it back.
I see.
Private Morard, Angela's daughter, was in that scouting party. She needs to be told.
I will. Thank you. What I'm going to do first, though, is I'm going to go into the rest of Castle Dower. Spent all day around here.
Your shield.
Yep. Magic dwarf shield, I know. It's time to see what the Imperial Legion has to offer me. And what I have to offer it.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
What now?
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
What?
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish.
What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire is what's keeping the
like
Dominion
it's
out of
his
Skyrim.
idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
Hello, Mr. Asshole.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle?
Yes.
Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
I want to help you. We've met.
Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly.
Yeah. I helped Hadvar escape. He said he'd vouch for me.
Hadvar's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good soldier. But he hasn't reported in yet, so he can't exactly confirm your story. In the meantime, why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Helgen. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding.
Actually, it was. But you don't give a shit. So I can understand
sharp.
that.
You survived Helgen? General Tullius told me what happened. Not many made it out alive.
Yeah.
I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion.
Sounds good. Alright, let's see what happens.
The kind that evaluates your usefulness during duress. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Hrogstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse.
Alright. Where's Fort Hrogstad?
The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Hrogstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in.
Sounds good. Alright. Consider that fort yours.
Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier.
Not immediately, but soon.
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
Hey.
I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear Radiant Raiment has a large selection.
Yes, they do.
That mace. Get it away
I'm
from
actually
me.
gonna go
Get it
back
away.
to Radiant Raymond because I saw a high elf running around.
Been tending your
Pigtails.
hounds?
And she
Smell
looked
like
interesting.
wet dog.
And the other girl said she had a sister, so I also need to talk to. Who are you?
I'm afraid I'm running errands at the moment, but please visit me later at the Temple of the Divines.
I will. So I can talk to Angeline if nothing else. Hello.
It's good to see a fresh face. You wouldn't have happened to come from Whiterun, would you?
I have some news about your daughter.
You got Aldous to tell you something. I knew you would. What did he say?
Your daughter is dead.
I told her. I told her the Imperial army would kill her. That this was a war of Jarls and Imperial generals, and we had no part in it. She just wouldn't hear it. It was brave of you to come to me with this. I can't thank you for it, not for this. But you have done me a service.
Okay. Well, it is how it is. It sucks, but, you know, soldier's life and that kind of stuff. Hello.
Take my advice. Never gamble. Damn Ernscar has me in debt up to the eyes.
You thought of spiced wine.
Too many drinking games, too many bets, and I'm too old to ever raise the coin on hell.
I can talk to Ernscar for you.
He's a stubborn oaf. I don't know what good it'll do. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
Yeah, and you're the chef. So, miscellaneous. Talk to Ernscar Voltes. Speak to Greta. Condensatory Avicii. Firebeard. I think that's all of them for now. Yeah.
You know you can afford a septim or two. Spare some gold for a veteran? Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Alright.
It's best you leave me be. Can you What? I was there. You understand? They left me for dead.
Yeah. Okay. Radiant raiment.
We provide clothing for all of Solitude's most influential residents. But for you, I'll make an exception.
So, you were saying something about the Blue Palace? What should I wear to the Blue Palace?
You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit.
You're awesome. Sure. I'm cool with that.
Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raymond.
Sure. Thanks.
Thank you for your patronage.
Well, thank you for your... She's awesome. I might marry her if I can. We'll see. Yeah, I'm probably gonna marry her if I can. I like her. She's a high elf as well, so... Screw the Thalmor. Well, I can...
Papa says
Sorry.
I want to see Rogvir.
You were there for Rogvir's execution.
Yes, I was. It's a nasty bit of business.
Perhaps, but necessary. As you know, my cousin Fura died out there fighting for us. She wouldn't have had to if it weren't for Rogvir.
Yeah. How do you take your mind off of something like that?
Most people head over to the Winking Skeever.
Oh yeah, the inn.
If you're not interested in music or drink, you can at least talk to Corpulus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you for helping my aunt earlier. I'll see you around.
My papa says.
Hey, wanna play tag?
Hello.
Just like him.
Hey, you wanna
He
play a
says
game?
he's smart.
No.
But my brother says he's
Figures.
10,
You elders
9,
are always
8,
so
Right. You guys have fun. I am going to the inn. What kind of quest has me going outside? Whatever.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Talk to you. Talk to
Seems
hello.
there's always
Feel
more
free
to
to
be
make
done.
requests.
What's the word around town?
Generally, if you want rumors, you should talk to Corpulus. That said, I did see a visitor pass through on his way to the Blue Palace.
Someone else said that already. Thank you.
You should think about staying the night. Corpulus keeps a clean inn. There's nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times.
Alright. Can I make a request?
Sure. What can I do for you?
Could you do The Dragonborn Comes?
Yes.
Thank you.
This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and
Yet
love.
another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see. I can hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting.
Oh, you're a long way from home, Hammerfell.
Aye, but I'll be here in Solitude for longer still. Fiata's skill as a Fletcher drew me to this place. I wanted to learn. And there is still much of Skyrim I wish to see. I hear there is a city, Windhelm, that is nearly white with... what do you call it? Oh yeah, snow.
Cool.
And far to the west lies a ruin, Volskag. Inside there's said to be a wall, black as night, and it speaks in the ancient dragon tongue. There are wonders in this place I never dreamed imaginable.
Cool. Well, I've been traveling all over this province. even been to Helgen.
Where the dragon attacked?
Yep.
We've heard rumors of death and fire from the skies, but no real news.
Well, the rumors are true.
Then we should soon be selling arrows by the bushel. A sword is no good against a dragon.
Indeed. Right, see ya.
Good to talk to a fellow traveler.
Hi.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
So, heard any rumors lately?
I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should speak to the head of the college, Viarmo, if you're interested.
Alright. Any other rumors?
Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what.
Sure. Anything. No other rumors. Alright, so why is this place called the Winking Skeever?
Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy, and he used to wink.
Cool. Good a reason as any.
I thought so.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Sure.
Seems there's always more to be done.
Fihada. Oh, hello.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all
By blade or by spell. If you want it dead, I'll make it dead. All you need to do is pay my fee.
Another time.
The blade can be as lethal as the spell, but deadlier still is the one who wields both.
So you can use spells.
You look like an adventurous one. I bet we're kindred spirit. You were there for Rogvir's execution.
Okay, Fihada.
True.
Thank you
I
for
may
helping
look
my
the
aunt.
part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit to that of warfare.
Right.
Need something?
That's the guy from Delphine's Quest. I'm not going to talk to him yet. I'm actually going to wait until the next morning, and then I'm going to go to the Blue Palace. Yeah. I'm also going to go by the Bard's College, but I'm going to go to the Blue Palace first. Maybe I'm going to go to the Bard's College first. We'll see.
Feel free to make requests.
I once captained a ship called the Argent Raptor. She struck an iceberg and went down just north of Windhelm.
Really? Hello.
My shipmates scoff at my love of finery, but I know envy when I hear it.
Alexander, what the hell? Oh, this is for the booze, isn't it? Isn't it? No, it's about. Oh yeah, that. For Frogstad.
Divines bless you.
Yeah.
May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Indeed.
Pardon me.
I haven't seen you yet either.
Fletching suits me.
Hi.
It seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials.
Well-made arrow
But what can I help you
like
with?
the fury of a god.
Never mind. Have you considered getting out there and fighting?
I think I would, if it weren't for my son and my wife. Oh, Sema would have my hide if I even suggested I might step foot on a battlefield. You think Stormcloaks and Legionnaires are dangerous? Ha!
Okay. So, you make armor for them instead.
It's almost all I have time for these days. The men training here in Solitude, and the troops out in the field, they all need weapons and armor.
Okay.
You should look into joining. They could use every hand they can get.
Yes. You're pretty dedicated to the Empire.
To be honest, no. But High King Torrig supported them. And now, her Lady Elisif has thrown in with them. You could say I'm a king's man at heart. I guess that's Jarl's man now. My loyalty lies with Solitude. So, where Jarl Elisif leads, I follow.
That makes sense.
Return anytime you need arms or armor.
You. Hello.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out.
Congratulations. Yvette's son asked me to check on her shipment of spices.
Ah, yes. If she wants to pay the 2,000 gold tariff, then we'll be all set.
No. Come on.
I suppose I could make an exception. I do like her spiced wine. Fine. Tell Yvette's son her shipment will be brought up to Solitude shortly.
Thank you.
Some say I got my position.
Mind yourself.
Cousin Emperor Vittoria Vici, East Empire Company.
Spiced wine for you? It's a family recipe.
Well, How are your sales?
They're adequate. Honestly, I rely on the business brought in by the burning of King Olaf, and that's not likely to happen this year.
The what?
Well, it's a great big festival put on by the bards every year. They burn an effigy of old King Olaf. It's quite a bit of fun.
King Olaf One Eye?
The bards give out
of
spiced
Dragon's
wine
Reach?
during the festival, so they put it in a big order. And then, for weeks after, demand is so high, I can barely keep up. But with the death of High King Torrig, the festival has been declared in poor taste. So it looks like it won't happen this year.
Well, at least I got you your spices. Each their power company has cleared them.
Thank you so much. I swear it's a fight with them every shipment. Here's something for your troubles. Good luck out there.
And
Seems
some
like a
spice
tough time
wine,
to be
which is
wanted
not
in
bad.
Skyrim.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
I swear he gives out a quest. I don't remember. I think I've been in Solitude before once. Fisherman guy. Let's go to the Bars College. Yeah, you're the crazy person that ended my previous episode. Yvette Son's house, Proudspire Manor. No. Let's just go to the Bars College. Maybe I should get a follower that can cast spells as well as use weapons.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you?
Well, I'm looking to apply.
Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard.
Really? What do you want?
Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind.
I see.
To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago.
And that's where I come in.
Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem.
Of course. Right, so I'm gonna leave this for now.
I wish you luck in finding the verse.
And I'm gonna look around instead. Tending the flames. I'll think about doing that one another time soonish. Yeah. Not like I don't have any other priorities. Detect life.
Good evening. I'm Pantia Ati, the master vocalist.
Can't see you. Anyone in the basement? Yes, someone's in the basement.
You look a little sturdier than most of the popinjays around here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, so that's their kitchen. Hello.
Good to meet a prospective bard.
Viaro said you could tell me something about the Poetic Edda.
He's sending you after King Olaf's verse, then. That's good. We shouldn't leave it lying around now that I figured out where it is. The verse was Svaknir's contribution to the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Each bard adds to the Edda in his or her time.
I see. So, King Olaf's verse is a lost part of the Edda?
And a very ancient one. The verse criticized the reigning King Olaf. He was so incensed the bard was put to death and all the copies burned.
That's
At least
not
that's
very
what
nice.
we thought until I translated some ancient texts a year or so ago. We now believe King Olaf buried the truth with the bard. If I'm right, Svaknir and King Olaf's verse lie in Dead Men's Respite, along with the burial chamber of King Olaf himself.
I see. Sure, thank you.
Be careful. You might find more than just King Olaf's verse in Dead Man's Respite.
Zombies.
I have faith
Understood.
you'll return with King Olaf's verse.
Let's try something a bit more... Go ahead, Ataf.
I'll come back later. Yeah, I think I could end the episode here, basically. We can always return to the Bard College. Hell, we get a quest returning us to the Bard College. So I might want to look at talking to the few other people before we go to the Blue Palace. It's 10 a.m. and Greta and Firebeard, Ernskar, yeah.
My position, Dean of History, actually covers a wide range.
Ernskar in the... Where is Ernskar? Map. Ernskar is outside the gates.
I teach poetry, writing, history. And
I see. Ernskar, you. Not bad.
When I was a young rascal, I broke a man's arm with a single punch. Of course, I had a horseshoe hidden in my glove.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to forgive Octaveson's debts.
Debts are debts. Either he pays them, or his kind do.
He's an old man. Let it go.
Fine. You sound like a priest of Mara, but I get your point. Tell him to forget about the gold.
Alright, fine.
Sword arm strong.
Who are you?
Sabine Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton. No doubt most folk in Skyrim consider the dragons terrifying. I find them wondrous.
So, what's your job in here, Melmoran?
I make sure Erica keeps breathing.
So you're Erica's court wizard, but are you the court wizard?
No, that honor is Sabine Stentor's. A smart man steers clear of Stentor.
How so?
And keeps himself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day.
She tortures prisoners?
Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a Solitude jail prisoner to die. Look at that. I've told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I've said enough.
Yes, you have. Wow.
You are free to leave.
Okay. Okay. So where do we go now? We can talk to Greta, which I'm going to do, and then next episode we can go to the Blue Palace. But let's talk to Advar's. Go into Advar's house now. Her brother was killed by the headsman. Hello.
Are you here to talk about my brother? Do you think his execution was justified?
Well, Safari asked me to talk to you. I'm gonna bypass that question.
She did she? She's gonna get a sit-down later.
Well, she wants you to return to Temple.
Well, I wish it were that simple. Maybe it is. Look, I want to go back, but I won't feel right in there without a tie to Talos. My brother Rogvir wore a symbol of Talos. He kept it hidden on his person. If I had that, I can't go near his body. Would you get it back for me?
Sure. I'll do what I can.
Thanks.
Your brother. Well, who do you think he was?
Rogvir. He opened a gate and they executed him for it.
Yeah.
He opened a gate and the wrong man rode out of it. If that man hadn't been Ulfric Stormcloak. If Ulfric hadn't killed High King Torrig. But it was Ulfric. And he did kill the High King in honorable combat. My brother refused to allow the Imperials to take revenge for the deed.
I see.
So now he's dead.
Well, sounds like he did what he thought was right.
Then like Rogvir, you have a Nord's heart. It's hard for many of the people here to understand.
No.
I think Aldous understands.
Alright.
I don't think I could have stayed here if anyone else had... I think I need to be done talking for the moment.
Alright. Well, we're gonna double back and, get the, Amulet of Talos off his body. And we're also gonna talk to Octaveson. Where does this go? So Octaves. Oh, yeah. What is this place? Hello.
Blessings of the Eight Divines upon you. How may I help? You look troubled. Have you come seeking guidance?
Well, one of the alcoves up front is empty.
Ah, yes. That once held the shrine to Talos. But the worship of Talos was banned by the White Gold Concordat some time ago.
Indeed. No, I already know that one, thank you.
The strong and honorable always carry the blessing of the eight.
Indeed.
Feel free to take a seat or pray at the shrines. We appreciate worship in all...
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
Hello.
I'm too old to work, but that don't make me too old to drink.
Errands girls agreed to forgive your debt.
You've done a fine thing for me. You know, I used to be quite a warrior in my day. Let me show you a thing or two.
Sure.
You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
Okay.
Blessings to you. The divines are listening.
Cool.
What's the hurry?
Time to leave.
Need something?
Thank you for watching. I think I'm gonna do the problem with the necklace of what's his face another time. Right now, I am going to end the episode right the same place we started last time. So see you next time.